Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Clay Holmes. What do you have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and an easy out to start the game. Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power. Swing and a miss, strike one.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Alvarez collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 1-0. So 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1, no strikes. Holmes, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. Next pitch is downstairs. Holmes, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
There's the strike, 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused. And
toss to Alonso, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. That one's upstairs, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and a count 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, first base.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a curve is down and in.
2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's through there for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is outside. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. And that's inside and a good at bat, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Brett Beatty. Max Fried will go to work. And that's outside. 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And he takes a strike. And it's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Luis Angel Acuna. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Just off the outside corner, and the count's even at 2. That one the other way. LeMahieu sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Holmes back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Draws the walk there.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So a man at first. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. 0-1. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1 to Taylor. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is downstairs. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Taylor races for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Lindor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Taylor up to third on the wild pitch. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
The 2-1 is high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Struck out swinging his first time. A little bit low. And that's ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that. Tied up here in the early going.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside. And there's a
I got
ball.
3 and 2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one drilled left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That's inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone. And the Mets jump in front. It's 3-1. Here's Starling Marte. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Inside, 2-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the sweeper catches the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Alvarez, in his 3rd season, 23 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Got it. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Doubled his first time. That is upstairs for ball 1. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Lindor up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
stays alive. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Outside. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
LeMahieu at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And a foul ball. The Yanks down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field, Soto. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And that one hammered back there. That'll make it out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He is struck out and he is walked. There's a strike. The other way, hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, Juan Soto now.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Typically not.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. Misses inside. Ball 1. And that's a strike.
That's ball 2.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Nimmo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third. One runs in, coming home. Play at the plate. Got him. Brett Beatty, the next to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here comes Bellinger. Holmes back to work. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him swinging. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Popped up. Alonso on the move. He makes the grab. 2 away. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's to third. Whips it across, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And the Yanks go quietly. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. And now, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Over to Goldie. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings and misses. 0-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. It's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And the next pitch is way outside. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count and clearly show.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Chisholm up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The Yankees looking to rally. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. A strikeout and a walk. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he
cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here's a 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This one in the air right field, and it falls. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Pete Alonso digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Soto on second. Alonso on at first with nobody out. And
That's
another
a
ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Starling Marte up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one low.
Back down.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bellinger going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Foul ball there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late. And now 1 and 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And that's way high. 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now it's even up.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The pitch to LeMahieu. And that misses. 3-1. Pulls that one foul. Three-two. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire, and it looks like it got him upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Off the mark
that ball went
there.
out.
And that's ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor makes the play, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Loaisiga. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one outside. Ball 1. Just off the outside edge. Next offering is down low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The 3-1.
2. 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
One ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Breaking ball misses down and away. Alvarez on at first. Nobody out. That's outside. And now 3-2. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And ball 4 to a board. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 4 with a double. Tap foul at the plate. Loizaga fires. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So up next, Juan Soto. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, 3-1. And it's fouled away. He goes down looking. Back here at Citi Field, here's Cody Bellinger.
Number 39.
And the first offering is not close. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
0 for 3 in this one.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down. So last chance for the Yankees. Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 3. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one.
Just love was in the 12.